But it is, man, you know, I deep, man. And one nigga like me, you know how it feels. They come with your wifey, you know, she want me to come on, but man, you gonna run for it, feel me? It's WINDMILL.tv, it ain't easy being me, feel me? Real G, real street, all day, every day, man. Feel me?
Levels here, so I might tell you, like, get closer to the mic.
Okay.
I'll just do that and get closer. 90.5 FM, KSJS, it's your boy Strong Arm, right here on Fresh to Death. Shout outs to my boy Matty Slims and the homie Zero Luck for stopping by. I am now joined by the one and only Dola Ike, or Ike Dola. I don't know, am I saying it wrong? Which one's the right way?
Man, you know, it's all great.
It's interchangeable?
It's the way, you know, I'm the reverse psychiatry man. You know,
There we go.
I started it off with the Dola Ike, you know, when I was young, you feel me, restless, and then, you know, I decided to switch it up with my homie Big Scoop. He called me Dola Ike, you feel me, every time he seen me. And I was like, they got a good ring to it, you feel me? So
Yeah.
I kind of ran with it after that, man.
That's what's up. And Dola Ike, so which one you want me to call you?
Yeah, call me Dola Ike.
Alright, there we go. So Dola Ike, no stranger to the Bay Area hip-hop scene. I remember when I met you, I told you which track I was talking about, but when I hear the name Dola Ike, I'm like, right away, I'm like, tell me how I feel.
Tell me how I feel, be real, man.
Yeah, for real. Like that just comes in my mind, because I had homies back in the day in high school. You know, I'm class of 05, so I come from that era. They was beating up cats singing those verses to that song. Man, real talk. Like while they were beating them up.
While they was beating them up.
Shout out to my boy Deepak.
Yeah,
you know
tell them how I feel, man.
Yeah.
How this feel, man. You know,
exactly.
how it feel to be in your grill, man.
So you guys were real active coming up with kind of the post 3-time crazy, I want to say, Keak the Sneak era with the Farm Boys group, and dropping a bunch of dope projects, messing with cats like Mac Dre, you know what I'm saying? And fast forward to today, you still doing your thing. How is it different now from the days when, you know, Pharrell was living in the independent Bay Area hip hop scene back then, kind of prior to the internet boom?
Man, it was you know, it was a lot more unity back then. You know, everybody was messing with everybody. You know, Mess, you feel me? He was really out here rocking with us. You feel me? Dre for sure. You know, he was a big icon. He was like, you know, like a mentor to me, you feel me? So like whenever I was, you feel me, doing some music, I call Dre up, you feel me? And I'd be like, man, I got this, I need to get you on something, you feel me? I'd be like, look, this the hook, you feel me? And he like, that's the one. Or he'd be like, yeah, that wasn't him, you feel me? So I had a lot of,
so
you know, he was keeping it real, you know, it was input, man. I kind of missed that, you feel me? We had a whole lot of stuff that was supposed to come out that's unfinished, man, and I don't even know where it's at. Whoever got that, they probably gonna put it out. They finna put it out.
Sometime, huh?
I don't know when they gonna do it, but they gonna do it. I had a whole lot of stuff.
That's what's up. Well, I hope it comes out. I know maybe it's not gonna come out in the fashion y'all intended, but still need to be heard.
It need to be heard, man. I was gassing back then too. I was a youngster back then, so you know,
that's what's up.
I was hungry. You feel me? I needed to be fed. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I remember those bars on that song we were talking about where you said something like, make a 6-foot dude feel 5'4".
Make him feel 5'4", man.
That's what's up.
You can't be seen with a microscope. You feel me? You know.
So you mentioned everybody was messing with each other more back then and whatnot. Is that cause the internet kind of got everybody in their own boxes and stuff, and you ain't really out there putting that street team work? I mean, some people are, but it's not the only way no more. So there's like a less, like you come into contact with less rappers than when you are. It's, I don't know, it's kind of, I feel like there's way more rappers now, so it's hard for it to be unified. There's just too many goddamn people.
Too many, you know? And then, you know, back then, you know, we had to do shows together. Everybody was put together, you feel me? If you wanted to get a feature, you had to go get that feature. Right now, I don't did 100 verses over the internet. Feel me? People don't even know who I am. Back then, I had to go to them to do the verse. You know?
And there wasn't that many studios back then either.
It wasn't.
Select few, right?
Oh yeah, you can get a studio right now for $400 if you want to, and it's gonna sound good.
Exactly. As long as the right person mixing the record or whatnot, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's fast forward to today. We got some exclusive tracks you sent me to play for the folks. The first one I got queued up here is the track You Know Me. Can you tell us a little bit about this one before we drop it on them?
Yeah. You Know Me. You know, I did that my partner Gian, you know, he from out here. He be doing it with that MPC and the real record players and putting it down, you know, like that original analog sound that's really missing. You know, everybody do it digitally now, but that analog sound is like warm. Got that real warm feeling to it. You can't really duplicate it like that. But yeah, this one of the ones, man. This gonna be the single off the Beast Oakland album I'm gonna drop.
That's what's up. So let's get into it right now. Single off Beast Oakland, Dola Ike, right here on 90.5 KSJS, Fresh to Death. We got a lot more coming up with Dola Ike in just a second. Don't go nowhere, y'all.
This feet full of purple haze, them days, and amazing when I say. And I'ma represent the town all day, every day, I'm away. You know me, I ain't get it right, keep it straight, take a pint to the face, no chase. You know me, with that heat that'll change a nigga race, we can block dust tape, no trace. You know me, cold killer, don't rule, I'm a 8 over 8 for the grapes out of state. You know me, I'm on tax these niggas, can't wait, check, man, play niggas like chess, game and finesse.
We'll do it in the mix.
Let's do it in the mix, and then we could talk further more about Injustice, because that's like a
yeah, about
you
the
know,
pop.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we get into it. Cool. Listen to Traffic Jams on 90.5 FM KSJS every Tuesday from 6 to 10 a.m. Bittersweet helps you get in the right mood for your morning commute. The latest hip-hop music as well as some dope classic tracks. So get your grind on Tuesdays, 6 to 10 a.m. for Traffic Jams with your homegirl Bittersweet on 90.5 FM KSJS Ground Zero Radio. That's right, it's your boy Strong Arm. We here on Fresh to Death. Once again, shout outs to the homie Maddie Slim. Shout outs to Zero Luck, everyone in the building right now. Got a bunch of the homies in the building right now rocking with us. And shout outs to the homie Dola Ike who's here with us now. We just heard an exclusive single that was You Know Me. So I just gotta ask you, man, one more time, who made the beat?
Oh man, you know, Gian the Phenom, man, he right here from San Jose. You know, he went to San Jose State too.
There we go.
Man,
shout outs to the Spartans, you know what I'm saying? I just
Mhm.
graduated.
Yep.
So
For
good.
sure, man.
Heck yeah.
He doing his thing.
That's what's up. So that's off your upcoming project. Which project is that?
Beast Oakland, man. That's gonna be the real official
LP?
LP, man.
There we go.
From Dola Ike, man.
Is there a release
Ike
date,
Dola,
or can
too.
you tell us about when it's coming out?
I'm gonna drop the Foreign Boys 3 album.
There we go.
I'm dropping that probably September or early October, and then soon, like a month after that, I'm gonna hit them with the Beast Oakland. I ain't gonna give them too much breathing room,
There
and
we
then
go.
I'm gonna keep it coming after that. I got
That's
White
how it
Collar
be
Crime
nowadays,
and
though, huh?
everything.
You gotta
Yeah.
flood it.
You gotta flood them. Mac Dre did it.
I hear you. Yeah, and it, two
Mhm.
albums in one day?
Yeah, and it works.
For real.
It works,
If
man.
it's dope, it works.
It
If it's
works.
not, it's just like,
Yeah,
damn, you're
it's
doing
just-
too
you
much.
wasting your time. You
Yeah.
wasting your time.
Working too hard and
Yeah.
not good enough.
For real.
That's what's up, man. So we got another dope record we're going to play for them before we come back and talk on some, I don't want to say controversial or the word conscious topics, but some topics that are dear to you and me.
Yeah.
Some personal stuff, and you got another track about that. But before we do that, we got a track called In the Mix. Can you tell us a little bit about this one?
Man, this is a single for the Foreign Boys. You know, keep the sneak on there. You know, we
There
got
we
a lot of love from the KBL played it. You know, I went home turf and everything with that.
That's
It's
what's
been
up.
played on a whole lot of stations around. You know, all through the Bay Area. A whole lot of good feedback on it too, and it's you know, it's real radio friendly. You feel me?
Let's
It's a
do
real radio friendly song.
So it's that banger.
It's that banger, man. Bam, bam, wiggle, wiggle, slam, slam.
All right, man. So we're gonna get into this right here. This is Dola Ike with the track In the Mix, along with Keak the Snake off the Farm Boys 3 project, coming soon.
Off the top of the head.
We're on Fresh to Death, still here dwelling in the lab with the homie Dola Ike. So you guys heard a couple exclusives end of last hour. You guys just most recently heard a couple other tracks as well. And now we back at it. So we got a special record that we about to drop next, the third exclusive you brought for us. Can you tell us a little bit about what this talks about?
Man, this is you know, it's a Trayvon Martin tribute. You know, Oscar Grant too. At the same time, it's called Injustice. You know, I'm just tired of everybody, you feel me, just getting away with, you feel me, everything. And it ain't even, don't matter who you is, you feel me, justice should be for everybody, basically.
And you made this song a minute ago. This is not just after the Zimmerman verdict or nothing like that. This is something that's been in the works for a minute, right?
Man, it was, actually I did it the night of the verdict.
Oh, really? That's what's up. Right after?
Right after.
Oh, so that kind of got you to...
And they got me, I had to speak on it because, you know, everybody was riding, you feel me? Everybody was in the streets shutting down the traffic and freeways and all that,
Yeah,
you feel me? And, you know, I had to ride in my own way, so, I grabbed a pen and a pad and did what I do best, man.
That's what's up, that's what's up. So we're going to drop this track, but before we do, one more time before we close this out, let them know where they can find your music, what's coming up next. I know you got Beast Oakland in the works right now, Farm Boys 3.
Farm Boys 3, and then I'm going to drop, you know, White Collar Crime after that. You know, my music, you can get it on iTunes, Amazon, you can get it anywhere really digitally. You can get it at Rascals, Rap Bay, you know, Reverb Nation, / Ike Dola, you know, IKEDOLA.
Yep.
You know, MySpace, it's all on there too, / Ike Dola, DOL, I mean, IKEDOLA.
There we go.
Me? It's on there, man. Anything Ike Dola is going to lead to the real Ike Dola. You feel me? Except for Instagram, because there's a couple fake ones, so you might have to do the real Ike Dola, you know, to get the real thing.
Word up, man. So I just wanted to say I appreciate you stopping by, keeping us up to date. Couple slappers we dropped on him. Also, shout outs to City Sean in the building right now. We're going to get into an exclusive interview with him as well. Right now, we're going to drop this track, Injustice, Dola Ike, as well. I'm going to follow it up with the classic track by Dola Ike, Mac Dre, and Keak the Sneak.
Yeah, man.
So let's get it, man. Once again, shout outs to you coming through, man. Appreciate it. Keep us in the loop.
It's all love. It's all love, man.
Shit. Without further ado, let's get into this third exclusives. You tuned in to Fresh to Death.